And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! 60 yards. Check 55, Mike. I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming! Check 31, check 31.
On first down, it's Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play fake. Tate flushed out right. He'll run it. And, right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
13 yards, first down, Panthers. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Off play action. Tate. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance. To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
2nd and 5. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
You can't block me. You can't block us. You can't block me. Hey, watch that. Watch that.
From the gun, Tate. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tate looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Tate escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, it's Taylor, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 54. Mike 54.
2nd and 6. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an
dead ass,
interception
like, yo, as soon as you get in there, he gets that crazy ass smack, and he got one earlier on the drive too. Like, bro, what? You really are a bad omen. Like, you 100% are a bad omen, bro. That don't make no sense.
Only a yard that time.
I knew exactly where was going with the ball right there. He just snagged on that nigga, bro. I don't know who that tight end is.
On 2nd down,
better not be old man Olsen.
It's Taylor. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
What you call it?
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7.
Khalil Tate, Jonathan Taylor.
So all even at 7 now.
I don't know about his defense.
Kick it away.
That's 4 people on offense right there. They all first-round talent.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's wild.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll go play action here with Minshew. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10.
Went straight through that nigga. Like, goddamn, heads up. And it's like, nah, not having it.
It was Jordan Evans.
CT, did you win? You win yesterday though against Falcons.
There. That's a hard
I watched a little bit of the game. I didn't watch it all.
Some kind of runs. They don't throw up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
And an alley to run. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Go now. 60 outlaws. Let go defense. Let go defense.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy
Patrick
to
Queen on defense. He got everybody's first round pick.
First down there. Going to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Patrick Queen. I see 5
just
people.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
All of them first round.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This one caught by Davis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I really thought he was about to get popped.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They'll run it. This is Michelle, and he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they still
lucky air attack?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
What's up, bro?
Remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Somebody is in the fantasy league.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I don't really know him or anything like that. He's got a lot of rookies on his team, bro. He loaded up on like so many. He had to have so many kids. He has on offense Jonathan Taylor, Khalil Tate, Jerry Jeudy, and CD Lamb. It's like, bro, what? What'd you just do?
Because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Bro, traded everybody and just got
it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Bro.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same
like
credit for it.
And the thing is, the only person, because he's got Patrick Queen on defense that I've seen. I don't know about DBs or like that. But the only person that isn't a first rounder is Khalil Tate.
Visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
If this would have been like a league that we started like started when we first started Madden, he would be you have a crazy team. But like by the time year 3 or 4 in this league is gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? Other Madden's gonna be
sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes
I saw that, but it messed up my
holding on to that football.
It messed up my.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves,
custom playbook one time.
Ball,
and I was like, I don't know what this is. I took that, so I took it off.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost, hold on to it. Take care of the football.
I know
that's all he needed to do.
Okay.
Throwing to start the drive, but that
I know what it is. Like it'll have like a lot, but like when that first little thing was introduced, they just went ahead and had it like on, and it messed up my custom playbook. So I just made sure I always turned it off. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, hold on, what play? I was just.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, what's going on? I was like, hold up. And then so I saw that was turned on. I was like, what the hell is this?
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
But you got a whole lot of new plays and stuff.
Third down.
I don't know shit.
Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Oh, word? Taysom Hill? That's wild.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald with a sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let me tell you about that one. What?
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Let's go.
From the gun, Tate.
Oh, why'd I do that? You should have actually got that.
Incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow.
Good punt.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Oh, the running back. Yeah.
On second down and 4. Minshew got an open man. Keelan Cole. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good.
Oh, my God.
He goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Who has Jalen Hurts again? Oh, okay.
Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away.
Yeah.
Fielded at the 43.
Yeah.
There'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver.
This dude's kicking like a
Matt
60,
Prater's record. It's a
64-yard attempt. He does have the wind behind him, though. But if he misses it, I'm returning it back to the house. I call a timeout everything. Get over there. What are you?
And this is off target.
He just missed it to the left. He had the distance.
Anyway, it's no good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
The whole deal. Whole game. God damn.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Again, it's Michelle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Minshew. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route.
Oh, it wasn't just because, I mean, because, did you see it, though?
The receiver can stop at any
Yeah, but his mom is
make
blonde
himself
as fuck,
available to the
too.
quarterback and get a completion.
Somebody showed a picture of, like, of him and his,
all the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was
it was
going,
his mom
and then they were able to
and him,
rally
like,
to the
side by
ball
side
after the
or
catch
whatever.
and stop him short of a first down.
But at first, it's just like, but, you know, knee-jerk reaction. Everybody's gonna be like, what? No, she's not. No, she's not.
And this
they
is
showed a
good.
picture.
It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Are you sure, or are you just saying
that?
that?
6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very manageable. You know,
so I just remember that. I know there are Hispanic people with blonde hair, but naturally, it's like, oh, she just wasn't dark hair. In the picture, she had dark hair, so it was like,
with that exchange, you know, happy in
but,
quotes, of course.
But I know his mom has blonde
kept
hair.
it within range. The other side,
And I'm definitely sure he got multiple tests. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't just like, all right, yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah. But people just want the retweets, the likes, and all that stuff. That's all. I'm just trying to be funny. That's really all it is.
His nightmare afternoon continues.
Oh, yeah.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
They've been waiting to fire off their jokes.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27.
Officially nothing on that last run.
He's in the
They'll try
conversation.
again,
I still
second and 10.
Bring it.
The only thing is, like, bro, because it's so easy with, like, how he's partnered with Apple. So, like, his streaming stuff or whatever, his numbers are, like, skewed. That's the only thing. Like, sales-wise, he's hands down the best, but also, like, you got to know his numbers are kind of, like, it's a little, even if let him tell the full story, because he's signed with Apple, so he can make that kind of whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, how they roll out his stuff or whatever and everything is just totally, oh, what? Totally different.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Back there.
This is taken at the 10.
I don't know what that
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Bro, I'm really just horrible at 2K. There's no way. I'm just horrible at 2K.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
But that's because it's Curry, though, too.
And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half.
I'm just not. I don't play it enough. I'm just horrible.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
And then, like, I don't know. It just feels like I can definitely tell, like, I don't, like, there's other people in there that play it a whole lot more. They just, like, know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, like, bro, how'd y'all know that, like, it just be, I'm just trash.
Forced out to his left. He's gonna run.
I really just need a team full of shooters, so they make a whole lot of shots that they really not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I still never understand how, bro, it's just like, the thing that frustrates me the most is, like, if it's a contested layup, you basically not going to make it.
For an offense that is struggling,
you know what I'm saying? Unless you have somebody like,
where you want to start from.
Yeah, like, they just contest it. It's like, all right, you probably going to miss it now.
What do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On first down, Taylor. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 26, check 26.
2nd and 9 now. And an alley to run. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Taylor.
Damn. Oh, did he make it?
Get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 4, check 4.
Here's Taylor. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Off play action. Tate. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. Like I said that
in his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. On 3rd down, Tate. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Easy.
Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Special.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
It's over.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
I'm fucking weak, bro.
As they head to the field
Oh,
now,
shit. That was a horrible pass. What the
this close, you gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
All right, we're going to do
creep in and affect their play.
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
We're going to step it up a little bit. We're going to do rollerblade.
Midfield here for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michelle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. They've done that pretty successfully in this game.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Minshew. Now he'll escape to it, and he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. Carl Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool
quarter.
I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Who are you playing against? Chilling.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Who you got? Hold on.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
It is a bad 2K. That is definitely true.
Back to throw. Tate, he's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Tate. Going right side here.
Crazy. I got that much time out there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Come on. This is perfect time for us to.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. And an alley to run. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's back.
You mean, oh my God, bro! Jair Alexander has dropped 2 picks, bro. It's like, yo, what? Like, and not like contested picks, like just missed.
He's unable to complete it there. And
like, bro, what? That was about to end the game right there.
Expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Dove for it and everything. Exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
What the hell is going on with Madden right now? Why is this man glitching out there?
Right there.
They'll look to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Back to throw.
13-7. Oh my gosh. About to be 14-13.
Taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous
Judy
games
just snagged on Bradbury.
Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Extra point
bro, that's
from
like,
McManus is good.
I don't know, bro. And that was in the end zone. I was like, bro, why y'all giving that shit?
Sets us up for quite a finish.
That's crazy. 30 seconds left.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That's crazy.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
Just hold
myself.
myself.
The play there, it'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the
so you can't score in the paint.
Didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved?
They're just going to be there.
They're
staying in a 3-2, 2-3.
Obviously, the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They'll run with a North Carolina native. This is Bryce Love. The Bucs going to go ahead and use
the worst is when they're driving, they can clearly just drive to the basket, bro, and they stop and pull up for a jumper. And be like, did you really just pull up? Did you shoot a jump shot when you could have dunked it or laid it up?
Out of the gun is Minshew. And finding Keelan Cole. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it all comes down here to the
2K is one of the most frustrating games in the world, bro.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it.
No!
This one is no good. He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire, but in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose a football game. You put yourself in position, and you give yourself a chance, but it's just not meant to be.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Panthers, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know what in my past life. To deserve all this, it's just, bro. I got back in field range, had it lined up, but I was going to call a timeout, so I got that little kicker little thing on there. You feel me? That little pressure shit. Bro, I missed it wide left. I was like, bro, what? That's some bullshit, bro. Dropping pigs. That's just ugly. Oh, no, I gotta play. That's how many times? Oh, what I just said. Oh wow. Damn. Suave. Warren or whatever his name is. Was saying like his the Saints for MOB. He tried to log into his PlayStation Network, and it's like access to PlayStation Network by this account has been banned due to violations of the PlayStation Network Terms of Service and User Agreement. It's like, oh shit, I don't know what you did, bro. Because he was saying that he can't play, and I was like, why? And yeah, he just sent me that. Oh, that's wild. I don't know. I really just lost by 1 point, bro. Oh, and I missed the extra. That's crazy. Missed the field goal at the end of the game. That don't make sense. That just don't make sense to me, man. Sheesh.